Good day, guys. It's a good day. Oh, not a spider. It's a good day, guys. So today was a loss for Francoise Koster. Francoise was ordered, let me tell you the exact amount. Shout out to Scott. I thought he was going to be here today for court, but I sent him a message with it. Let me tell you the exact amount that Francoise has to pay in lawyer fees. So the lawyer's fees in total added up to $120,487.94. And the lawyers were unsure of how much they were going to win. They won. The judge awarded $120,487.94. Francois has 90 days to pay it. Now let me tell you about Leah Safian, this dingbat. So Leah said, if you are forcing her to pay the $120,000, she's going to go out of business in the next month. Okay, good. So if that's the case, Francois might be going out of business in the next month. Works for me. But I don't believe that. I think they're just drama queens or whatever. Leah Safian said that this was an unfair ruling because, well, first off, she said that we're being monetized by doing jackass videos on a YouTube scheme, while taking no accountability for the fact that we're just protesting some restaurant that aids and abets rapists. That's what we were doing. It's not a jackass scheme. This is a holding you accountable scheme. So now she has to pay, like I said, she has 90 days to pay up. I mean, it hurts, doesn't it? She was saying how unfair it is, how this is going to hurt other businesses. And it's not going to hurt other businesses. Other businesses over there aren't filing frivolous lawsuits. You brought this on yourself, lady. You brought it on yourself. You're the one who filed this shit. I was minding my fucking business protesting your place. You're like, no, I'm going to use the courts. But why did she use the courts? But why did she file the lawsuits? According to Leah Safian, she did this because the LAPD told her to do it. The LAPD is costing Francois $120,000. She went to them and said, hey, I need help. And she thought they were going to come to her rescue. And they told her what to do, and it cost them. So she can go talk to Senior Lead Officer Brian White. Go thank him for that, Francois. He fucked you over. You owe this money because of White and Rubalcaba and Eubanks and the other senior lead officers out there. You owe this money because of Laludo. You owe this money because of Rand. And you owe this money. Make sure you fucking pay up. I'm going to stop by there later on. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to come over there and ask, hey, do you got the $120,000? Make her an offer. For $120,000, I'm willing to give her $120,000 for her restaurant. Give me that restaurant right now. I'll give you $120,000. I don't have $120,000. I'll fucking crowdfund it. We're going to make a dope-ass restaurant. Like I said, it's going to be Scott and Will's grilled cheese. Heavy on the vegan cheese. That's what offer. She says, well, you're going to put... First she said it was 10 employees that were going to they're going to lose their job. Now she's saying 25. So if you guys didn't know, last week, Francois came, or her lawyer, Leah Safian, came to us with an offer. They said, okay, you're looking for $120,000 legal fees. Here's our offer. We're going to offer you $10,000. $10,000. $10,000. You think you're going to fucking $10,000? $10,000 my ass. No fucking deal. Because I went and researched it up. I was like, okay, Francois owns this house. It's valued at between 1.3 to 1.5 million. She has 500,000 left on her mortgage. She's got 800,000 to $1 million in equity. Go take out a fucking second on your house. Go take out a second for $120,000. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. Or you can have a lien put on your house. And we can put liens on your bank accounts. We will make it so your credit is fucked up because it's going to show up on the reports when you try to do credit card processing for your business and stuff. It's going to show all this, and they'll be like, nah. Now imagine having a restaurant where you can't fucking process credit cards or debit cards. What are you gonna do? Cash only? I don't know. That's not my problem. That's her problem. That's your problem, Francoise. It's your problem. Now she said, Leah Safian said, well, this is gonna force her into bankruptcy. That's what she said. She said, this is gonna force Francoise into bankruptcy. My answer is good. That's what you get. So fuck you get. Go bankrupt. I don't care. I can't wait. I'm gonna show up to your bankruptcy hearing. I'm gonna be there in court. Solomon probably be there too if you know him. But I'm gonna show up to it. Go claim bankruptcy. I don't care. That's not my problem. It's your problem, Francois. You brought on yourself. You want to sit there and harbor a rapist. You want to sit there and harass the rape victims. You want to show no contrition. When you protested, rather than deal with it, you went and filed a restraining order against me and Scott. Each one of us made like 40 claims against each one of them. Like I said, one of the claims was that I filed complaints on the LAPD. You want to get a restraining order because I filed complaints on the LAPD? Made up a bunch of shit. Talking about when my nose got broken, that I was involved with a bloody fist fight. I didn't throw any punches. What are you talking about? You sent your goons out there. So you brought this on yourself. I feel nothing for her. Nothing. Fuck her. She's a terrible person. Her lawyer is incompetent. The lawyer tried to argue the case, how it was unfair. The $120,000 was unfair, and the nonsense. I think she's on. Listen, I think she's using drugs. I'll be honest with you. The way it was so incoherent, the stream of consciousness. It was just. I don't even know what she's talking about. I wish it was recorded because it was just nonsense. How this is unfair and this is going to shut down the businesses. No, it's not. What do you do? Just don't take out frivolous restraining orders and you'll be fine. If you don't want the protesters, don't defend rapists. That's how it works out. All this she's talking about how we ruined her business. No, you ruined your business. We didn't do anything. We protested. You ruined it. And if you're going bankrupt now and you have to close your business now, it's because you did it. Because you went and filed this frivolous ass restraining order. It's on you. I enjoy this shit. Picked the wrong one. Just make sure you pay my lawyers their money. $120,000. This is real shit. This ain't no. Hey man, it's expensive too, because it takes a lot of man hours to go through all the bullshit that they filed, to prepare all this stuff, all the motions, all the bullshit. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Somebody said they thought that her briefs were written by AI. I don't think they were. I think they were just copy and pasted from just random shit. If you ever looked at them, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is honestly, she's just as incompetent as Tamer. She's less competent in Moxon, and he's fucking totally incompetent. That loser. Where's Moxon at? So yeah. Guys, no politics in this shit. I fucking don't care. So yeah, no. This guy, this lady, pay up. Hold on a second. Looks like The Rock. That food smells so good, I'm not gonna lie. She fucked around and found out. She did. It's the way it works out. It's the way it works out, Francois. Leah Safian sounded like she was crying too. She kind of lost it a little bit. And I don't care. But yeah, she has 90 days to pay $120,000. I guess that's fair. I think 30 days would have been better. But 90 days, that's enough time for her to go take out a second on her house and get that cash. I remember when I was in front of La Poubelle after we won the slab, and I was holding my hand up and I was like, yeah, to her. And Francoise was like, no, 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 you're not going to get anything. I want to go see her face. I want to go see her.
I just wanted to know how you're talking different numbers and after calling you back because I want to talk and I answer. I feel stressed out. Anyways.
What will happen if she doesn't pay? Put a lien against her. Shit. We'll put a lien against their shit. Put a lien against her bank accounts. I don't know. She says she's going out of business. Let's see if she follows through on her promise. No restaurant goes out of business 2 months before Christmas. A month and a half before Christmas.
No restaurants close on Sundays.
Sundays and Mondays. That's more. Obviously not most, but there's a share that does. Sundays and Mondays. Yeah, that means she's crying somewhere. She canceled her liquor license renewal thing for the outside seating area.
What did she do once, like, they had said that now?
Safian was, like, in shock.
Were you able to see her face, Francoise?
No.
She wasn't on there?
No, it was just Safian in front of a bookshelf on the camera. She kind of freaked out. She kind of very much insulted the judge. And I don't even think she realized that she insulted the judge. The judge was playing no games. We walked in, they're like, okay, I received both your things and I am going to award the full amount of $120,000. And Safian didn't argue a reason why we didn't deserve it other than to argue the case. Other than to say, well, this, they want to get a restraining order because they were being harassed. We've already gone through all this. You're just trying to relitigate the case rather than saying, okay, no, this is too much because...
Can't afford it or something.
Listen, there was not much to say. Essentially, my lawyers took the amount that's like the standard amount per hour, charged that amount plus 20%. And the reason why is there's a reason. Anytime somebody because I didn't have to, Scott and I, we didn't pay for this up front. I didn't pay her $60,000. So because they offered their services up front without getting cash up front, it's sort of treated like a loan. So the fee for that is 20% of the total amount. So it went from $100,000 to $120,000. That's what Leah Safian's got to pay. And it's not off. It's not guaranteed that they're always going to pay the full amount. The judge is going to order the full amount. Like my lawyer said, there's been time they ordered like 1/3 or 1/2. But not this time. The judge wasn't playing any games. This was quick too. It was like 10 minutes. I can't wait. I'm going to get the transcripts for this. Those transcripts are going to be great. Only because...
Your room's just filled with transcripts hung up on your wall.
This one's great though because Safian was just going off in a rant. I felt embarrassed for her. I was putting my head down like, damn, I feel bad for her. This is cringe. What's going on, brother?
Love your stuff, brother.
Oh, I appreciate it. Jessica Palmadessa.
Yeah, I support you guys.
I appreciate you, brother.
I just want to say hi.
All right, man. You take care. What's your name?
Manny.
Manny. It's good seeing you, brother.
Get Will being famous and all, guys.
He knew you.
Yeah, but you're the...
No, stop it. No, because the only reason is because I'm taller than you, so I stand out. That's it. And my hands, I got big hands.
Come on, give me all that.
Can she appeal this? No, this will all appeal. So Listen, I have to double check on that, but I don't think she can. There was the final decision. She never appealed the decision. The only thing they did is a appeal of reconsideration. They were denied the reconsideration. Then we had the fee hearing. The shit is airtight. And on the appeal, what could she offer? She can only really argue what she argued today. She can't really add any new documents. So I don't see how this is appealable. Listen, this sends a message to anybody else that if you, on behalf of Church of Scientology or anybody or another entity, if you misuse the legal system to try to get restraining orders against people to suppress their First Amendment right to speech, you're going to end up getting stuck paying hefty legal fees. That's where we're at.
It's like so nice out.
It is
It's like perfect weather. Like,
this is a perfect weather. I'm so used to being here and it's like 110 degrees.
It's like literally perfect.
I felt like we were here all throughout that heat wave, just burning the fuck up.
Well, to be honest, we've been here like every single day.
Yeah, I figured I've been here like just about at least one day in every month this year. And then I guess Danny has a fee hearing coming up. Then I have Joey. Oh, here's the new thing. So Joey, if he wants to appeal, he filed for appeal of my case. He's not going to win. But in order to appeal, he has to supply the transcript. So he has to buy them. There was a 6-day trial. So you're talking about $3,000 in transcripts that he has to pay for.
Probably worth $30,000. That's actually an equal trade. Transcripts on the dog.
Transcripts for the dog, right? I think that's a fair trade. But in order for him to appeal, he has to get the transcripts. He's in default because he was supposed to supply the transcripts already. So he has until like a week or so to get the transcripts, or else the appeal is gone and he's just done. And so we're waiting on that to decide the fee hearing. The fee hearing is going to be in front of Scully, the same judge that handled Danny and DOA's case. It won't be in front of the other one. So we'll see what happens there. Joey better get to animating.
I still think that we should have showed up to his house dressed up on Halloween. So
He would have freaked out.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know who we were. We just walk up.
Well, who we dressed
trick or
as?
treat, like something that's covering our faces. Like we could have just put a sheet over it, had a ghost or whatever.
So he comes to the door with his dog in his arm.
Yeah. And then you get the candy or whatever, and then be like, "Save that dog!" And then
Oh.
that would have been iconic.
He would have been on the ground again. Joey would have been on the ground squirming.
Keemsville, I have a life unlike you. I blame you why Trump won. Same for the new DA. This is all your fault, you white bitch.
Damn, Butterboy. Keem, why are you blaming Jessica
I want to call him that.
for the elections? What does she have to do with it? Can you please stop with that, man? Can you please?
Go on, keep it up.
I know. Keep it up too. Whatever. I'm just saying, man.
If you could spend some of your time annoying me or whatever instead of filming girls like just going out for the night, that's fine. I feel like I did my duty on this earth. But you're not answering the call again. Come on, stop texting me and answer the call.
Yeah, this is the DOA witness case. Case is mine and DOA's. This is we both slapped Francoise, and the total fees for the case is $120,000. This is for both of us, so $60,000 a piece. That's why I said we're going to get the restaurant named Scott and Will's. Yeah, I mean, DOA's on his way. All right, we gotta wait. I was hoping he was gonna be here for court today because I was hoping that Francois and Leah Safian would come, but they didn't. They did a conference, and so I was expecting to see him in his cape. Oh, so Patrick Perry was arraigned today. Apparently Patrick Perry has 5 bench warrants. Apparently Patrick Perry, so reporter Solomon, journalist Solomon was in the courtroom, and he was shocked to see Solomon there, and also Ashley was there, and Solomon said that Patrick Perry threatened him, but then denied it in front of the bailiff. So yeah, no, but he had 5 bench warrants. He's been ordered to take like some sort of drug classes or something like that. So yeah, Patrick Perry's on drugs. Solomon has uncovered that Patrick Perry's on drugs.
Imagine him walking in through the metal detector and they're like, empty your pockets. He's pulling out handfuls of knives. Like, all he has in his pocket is 50 knives.
And a gun.
And the pit bull as a service dog as he's fighting people.
I'll never forget the video of him when they were emptying all the knives out of his
Oh,
pocket.
I know.
I'm like, okay, so how many knives do you need? Like one knife is not
One
gonna.
knife would have been sufficient.
What happens? You drop one, you pick up, you pull out another one.
His pants are sagging just with all knives. Very bizarre.
Last time I saw him though, it seems like he's walking with less of a limp. Does it seem that way?
Depends on the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he got Patrick Perry. If you guys didn't know, Patrick Perry got arrested over in South Central, in the 77th Division. So, you know, that's deep into South Central. That's the hood. The hood. He got caught. He got arrested over there for having a gun, a felon in possession of a gun, felon in possession of ammunition, assault with a deadly weapon, and robbery. This motherfucker was doing licks over in South Central.
He was meeting up with those schoolgirls.
Oh, not the schoolgirls. He probably 77th Division.
What else is he doing?
So you know what a 77th Division? That's big.
Yeah, what else is he doing down
All that like 65th through 90s. That's 77th straight through to like right before you get to Southeast. That's big. Oh no, those schoolgirls. What is he doing? Is he robbing the schoolgirls or is he robbing the pimps?
there? I don't know.
So yeah, that's how you know me. I've been somewhat pleasant with him lately. Kind of just want that shit to go away with him, and I don't want to get called, accused of tampering. I won't say much more. But now I gotta fuck with him when I see him. I'm like, yeah, what the
I
hell?
want him on my good side. He's gonna continue. Every time he sees me, he's like, baby girl, how you doing?
But you want to know something? Every time I see him out there, like no one likes him. He gets it. I saw his, he got stabbed out there. There's a reason why he carries those knives. People don't like him. And I remember when somebody showed me his TikTok account, and it was just like basically like 4,000 strippers that he was following. That's it. That's nothing so I was like, And he was looking for I have that screenshot somewhere where he's make him feel like a schoolgirl again. Like, what does that mean? Can somebody explain to me? What does that mean to make somebody make you feel like a schoolgirl again? What does that mean? What?
You make him feel like a schoolgirl. He's like can barely walk. He's like 65. Like, come on.
I don't want to know what that means, man. The more you think about it, the crazier it sounds. Say the line, es una secta. Yeah, man, I can't even go. I go past the test center. I catch him with the front door open every now and then. Now I can't even get close to it. And I've done everything. I've covered because I figured they're using some facial recognition. I've covered my face with a mask, wearing sunglasses, hoodie pulled tight. They still, like, before I get to the door closes.
Yeah, I feel like they have like little trackers on them.
I do. 100%.
And because it's crazy how like I will not even be on live. I'll be across the street or whatever, see them, and then like glance, and the second I go across the street, they all ring.
I think I need to get new phones. Every time. Every time. I noticed they haven't put anything online about the Winter Wonderland. Christmas parade is December 1st or December 2nd. I can't remember what it is. So we're talking about a little bit more than like.
I mean, they're still gonna do the parade.
They're gonna do the parade, but the parade they're a major sponsor of that parade, and they have the L. Ron Hubbard float. This year we can't let that L. Ron Hubbard float go unanswered. Absolutely not. They need to put a little vest on that thing, that pirate.
Throw a needle up there.
So yeah, it's a bad day for Francoise. Poor you, Francoise. Poor you. I mean, listen, I feel like I've done my part. I don't know how many days I protested at La Puelle, like 30, 40 days. If you told me that that would lead to me personally costing her $60,000, I think if you ask Scott, he put in way more time. He was the first one there, if I'm correct, right? That his work of protesting Francoise would lead to her being out $60,000. That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
You still got people. Why did you quit La Poubelle?
Shit, right?
Stop going to La Poubelle. Like, she owes way more money than if you were just standing outside stopping
Yes.
one customer. That's gonna go there regardless. 'Cause it's her friends and family.
Yeah, the friends and family night. Yeah, that's a good deal. So, I mean, we've done our part. Shit. We'll never spend another day. I'll go in front of La Poubelle just to, I don't know how hard I'm going to protest. She says she's going out of business next month. That's what the lawyers argued. Now, my thing is, the lawyer says they have 90 days to pay.
All the flyers.
Yeah! 120,000.
Nice.
120. Now, I was just talking about this, right?
Nice.
Let me ask you something. Wait, I got to clean up the...
Chasing for like the last 3 hours.
Hell yeah. So let me ask you something. You were the first one to go protest over a La Poubelle. First one. If I told you, February, January? If I said, hey, you spend this time out here, you went through a lot of heartache, you went to jail over that shit.
Black eye,
Wait, right.
broken nose.
That $60,000, you put some hurt on her, didn't you?
Hell yeah.
I mean, she put some hurt. She's saying that she's going to be going out of business now in the next month.
Oh my gosh. That'd be so awesome.
What do you think? What do you
That'd
think?
be so awesome.
That's what they said.
I was on my scooter with my briefcase. I ran into Dorothy.
Oh, you saw her?
I saw Dorothy just sitting there. I was like, hey.
So, according to her, she's going out of business. How do you feel right now?
Feels amazing. That's what happens when you put in work.
It's a win, right?
Yeah, it's a huge win.
And
Huge win for both of us, and it's slowly showing the manipulation of the court system by Scientology against activists against them.
well, let me tell you something. So, the lawyers submitted the amount, 120,000. Leah Safian submitted her paperwork contesting it. Judge walked in. He said, "I award it." He just
No discussion.
within 30 seconds, he said, "I award the full amount." The lawyer said, the judge said,
He's actually got a t-shirt, button down today, no hoodie.
yeah, the court stuff,
Did
you know.
sit through it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was 5 minutes, not even, maybe 10 minutes. Most of it was Leah Safian losing her shit. So the judge said, I tentatively award 120,897 and whatever cents. And then she was able to make her case against it. And her case against it was not saying these fees are excessive because the amount of hours put in don't match up, something like that. Instead, she said, you know those emails we get?
Yeah.
Those long, crazy emails?
Yeah.
That is Leah Safian. Word for word, I'm telling you verbatim, it's essentially the same things that we get in those emails where we're hurting the community and we're going to put people out of business.
She went with
And
the same spiel?
yes, but then she said that the police told her to do this.
Oh.
Brian White,
Oh.
Detective White, I think you got some answers. You got to get some answers,
That's
man.
good.
She said it multiple times. She also said that this was a YouTube scheme that's similar to Jackass. Apparently we're like Jackass, right? That's why we do it. Not the fact that it's a child, that she's a rape restaurant that protects the rapist, defends rapists, harasses the victims. Not that part. Leave that part out. She talks about how this is just a YouTube scheme. Was if it was a YouTube scheme, I gotta tell you something like that. If that's all it was about, that damn sure wouldn't be worth going to jail multiple times for it and have your nose broken and stuff like that. You did that shit because you're principled, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
For a reason. Because I remember when my nose got broken, Ludo said to me, "Are you happy?" I said, "Are you happy protecting a rapist, a rape defending wrestler?"
Ludo came up and said that to you?
When my nose was broken. While my nose was broken.
He came in when I was in the jail cell. He came and said, making sure the conditions are good in here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Real piece of shit.
No, I'm hoping that somehow we find a litigator who could put those together, all these restraining order cases and stuff, and take it to the next step, and for us to get paid. And it's not about the money, but you're fighting a multi-million-dollar cult.
Yeah.
You need to have money.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about
Period.
it. And
I don't know if you heard about Danny. Danny's got to pay that money before she could get a fee schedule.
nah, no way.
That's what Danny believes.
Nah, that's not. You don't need that.
Yeah, I didn't.
No. Because like we didn't pay on this. That was part of the case. So the fees for this case were $120,000, right? But because we didn't pay up front and that the lawyers did the work for us up front, that's on a slap or the fees. That's treated as a loan.
Yeah.
So it was 100,000
I read that
plus
in the
20.
paperwork.
Yeah, plus 20%.
Yeah.
So
That's what the 20% was?
Yeah,
It's kinda
20%.
like it's like an investment or a stock.
Right.
You're investing in that case.
That's a recognition from the lawyer that, hey, I haven't gotten shit from my client. I've been doing this for them out of the kindness of my heart, but now they have to pay, and they need to pay that 20% enhancement. No, he doesn't have to pay it up. Danny, I don't know if you're there, but you don't have to pay that up.
Yeah, Danny. Yeah, that's good, because I was worried about him.
No.
That didn't make any sense, but...
No. I mean, listen, on my one with Joey, I put a retainer on that.
Yeah.
And I'll get that money back. But Joey's case is, on that one, that trial was so long. We're talking for 6 months, 7 trial days.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the hearing days, the slap case,
Yeah, Danny's
all that.
like a third of that.
That's going to be like $200,000. Only thing I put on that is the basic retainer.
Okay.
So no.
Okay, cool. I was worried for him. I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I was worried about him. I was like, man, there's no way. To raise 10,000 is one thing. To raise 35,000.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Let's be honest with you.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. It's impossible to raise 35,000.
Yeah. Couple grand here and there, but
Not.
I'm excited, man. I love it. I love it. I don't know if you saw the case that's going on with the Scientology and the child brides.
No.
So there's a child bride case going on, and Scientology's got like 7 lawyers on their side. They were here like 2 weeks ago, and there's a case coming up in a couple weeks. But they had the one lawyer was Britney Spears' father's lawyer from the conservatorship over Britney.
Really?
And they're using him, and he's a total scumbag.
Aww.
And so, yeah.
Is he a Scientologist? Or
He's not a Scientologist.
He's
but,
just...
like, it's almost the same thing as Britney Spears. They took over her funds and controlled. She became a minor, basically, and a ward of the court. And they were able to take all of her money. The father, they have control of it. So that's kind of what happens in Scientology with the kids or the elderly. They take control of the money, and then they divvy out. So I'm putting some.
Yeah, where you been weed pasting at?
What?
Where you been weed pasting?
All around the courthouse.
Hell yeah. I just learned about weed paste I never knew about it until like 2 weeks ago. I saw somebody on Twitter making it. I'm like, oh, that's so smart.
Oh, it's super easy. It's messy, man. I'm like,
What is this, flour and water?
Yeah.
And you just boil it to...
Yeah, I'll show you. I can show you.
Do you use a brush or a glove when you put on? Oh, Kyle.
They say it turns out like Mod Podge or
What, the?
wheat paste turns out like Mod Podge.
That was my first time doing it, but now I've gotten better at it.
Oh, Kyle. Kyle's gonna have to see some of this.
I just did about probably 150 all around. We got these cool shoes. Have some of these.
You print them out of like Kinko's and stuff, or
I got someone who's doing all the printing up. Those are yours.
how much does it cost you?
Nothing.
Someone.
It cost you nothing?
Somebody sent it to
He's printing
him.
them up for us. It's
What?
Yeah. He's been sent, I got 4 boxes of flyers.
Because these things are so fucking expensive.
The brush, oh my god.
How long does it take to dry?
Like if it's on the sun, it's a couple hours. So you could just do it that way. You could just have them. See what's awesome about this? This is like a semi-permanent.
That's hilarious.
Look at Kenny. Yeah, I check the courts every couple days to see if Kendrick Knox is going to try to get a restraining order against me for the things I've said.
These are like creative ass posters too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
they're
This
getting
is
better.
crazy. And Ted, aka Crotchless Teddy, like what?
And this one's the one we're gonna focus doing. We're gonna do a couple protests specific to just child brides. Like, I got the Day of the Dead one from the email from the city, and in Spanish too, the passports and the child auditing.
I think you know what you have to do. You got to save one spot just for the Francoise $120,000.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna put Danny's order on here and my order, your order.
Oh, we got this one over here.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Make sure you get that one.
Troy sneeze.
Try seat sniffer. What happened up there at the praise?
Coming along. A little bit at a time. They're ramping up the parking permit, the parking police over at the Blue Building.
They are?
Yeah, on me.
Like every time you park, they come in.
Yeah, they've been calling. I got 3 calls yesterday. And I told the one guy, though, the one parking guy's like, before I said something, I was like, they've been messing with, they're calling, they're selectively enforcing. We're calling in complaints. You're not coming for those complaints, but you're coming just for me. And he's like, I just saw somebody putting coins in all 5 meters, and I've never seen that before in my life.
Interesting.
And he's like, I'm going to chalk the tires tonight.
Interesting.
So they've been paying all the meters. They used to not do that, but they've been full time controlling all the parking over there on Fountain.
You didn't get my message about the court case today?
I did.
I was hoping you were going to come and know the case.
I forgot, and I knew that she kind of doesn't like us showing up for some of it.
No, for this, no, she definitely wanted us.
Yeah, I just happened to run into her, thankfully, and I went to the city council today and I was fucking loud today, man.
Yeah.
They all quieted down. I've never seen it quiet in there.
It was a full council?
I put the microphone down and just yelled.
It was a full council?
Yeah, and I talked about the 2 girls that went missing. Like, how the fuck is that happening?
Focus on Hugo. That's his district.
Hugo.
Everything that happens at the Blue Building to the test center, that's all Hugo.
Okay.
And then La Poubelle, that's Nithya Raman.
Okay.
She's on the north side of the street. The south side of the street is Hugo's district.
Yeah,
Hugo Soto Martinez.
I have Karen I have a bunch of Karen Bass ones.
Hell yeah. Fuck
So
her.
I'm going to do Karen Bass right around. I'm not going to go to her house, but I'm going to do all the neighborhoods up and around. I'm going to do the perimeter of the house.
Right around, you know where she stays at, right?
No, I don't know where she's at.
She's over at the Getty Mansion.
The Getty Mansion?
It's over on like Wilshire and like, I don't know what that would be, between Crenshaw and and Highland.
Okay.
But yeah, you could just type it in Getty Mansion.
Yeah,
there's always protests in front of, I mean, not recently, but there used to always be protests in front of our house.
I want to do just flyer now. I just want to wheat paste around. Because that wheat paste, dude, I've been doing it at the church or at the Blue Building, and they
I know they're
fucking
losing their fucking mind.
yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours. They gotta use a paint scraper.
Oh, so they've been trying to scrape these things off.
Oh, they're scraping.
Oh, they're working.
The only good, they should be painting them. That's the best way to do it, is to paint right over it, because it's a whole lot of work. What they're doing with these now around here, they're just scratching out Scientology.
Oh, so they're following you around right now.
So I didn't film it. I had them in the pocket, but I'm gonna keep doing.
Just keep on doing your rounds.
2 or 3 blocks of this with all the stickers and all. I'm just gonna heavy, because the courthouse. This is the funnel point of all shit going on in LA.
Well, let me ask you something about the courthouse. Don't you feel that this courthouse, people in this courthouse, whether it be the judges or even the sheriffs, that they're sick of Scientology shit?
No, yeah.
They're fucking sick of
Yeah,
it. There's only one group. Listen, no one in this fucking city likes Scientology except for the Hollywood and Northeast LAPD. The minute you leave there, the rest of the LAPD be like, nah, I want nothing to do with those fucking people. Those fucking people are crazy. I want nothing to do with it. But it's the Hollywood division and Northeast. Once you leave there, everything changes. So
yeah, and the judges, the lawyers, everyone walks down these sidewalks. We all go into the same 2 doors. You know, so the messaging from the parking lots within 2 or 3 blocks of here on all these posts.
True.
If it will feel like the community is against them just on those 2 or 3 blocks. So, and I got small stickers, big stickers, wheat pacing, and so I'm gonna just keep working it. There's still a bunch of them are still staying up, so I'm just adding to it, and then I'm just
That's a
put
sweet
them in
thing.
random spots.
You could always just go right over when they scratch it out. You just put another one on top.
That's what
of
I
it.
did. I could put like 8 flyers in like a minute. Like
It's so much better than taping.
oh yeah, well, and then it's not the cost or anything.
Yeah.
and it's solid. It's solid it's going to be there for 6 weeks at least. So.
It's probably not going to rain anytime soon.
No, that's the great thing about living in the fucking desert. So.
Well, congratulations, brother,
hell
man.
Yeah, man. Sorry,
Remember, you started the whole La Poubelle thing.
yeah, well, I wouldn't.
And she says she says she's going out of business. Imagine from within a year of you showing up there that she could possibly be out of business.
I would love it, man. And I'm gonna do a little Magic. I'm truthfully a little scared for Magic Castle. I'm off of probation like next week.
So chill for a week.
For 16 months, I've been on probation. So once I get off of that, I'm pretty much good to knock someone the fuck out if I need to.
Well, it's also, listen, I mean, all this shit started with the test center. We're going to find out a lot about Scientology if they give up their winter wonderland that they've been doing for 41 years straight. And that's supposed to open on December 1st or December 2nd. That's when they do. And there's no mention of it online. I can't see them opening up anything at the test center because there will be hundreds of people out there.
They've been opening the doors once in a while.
That's not good enough.
Try to test it out.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
There's enough of us.
They used to the Winter Wonderland where they'd have just a stream of people pouring in there to go take a picture with Santa and then directly in the side door. If they don't have that, I mean, listen, I would imagine that they get 80% or 90% of their recruiting done during that month. Without that, that's a big hit to them. It's a lot of, they're not bringing in new members, they're not bringing in new money.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
And they're spending a lot of time dealing with us.
Listen, Joey's lawyer wants nothing to do with Joey anymore. I think the Church of Scientology stiffed the bill. I think that they paid the retainer or paid $50,000, whatever. I don't think they followed through with the rest because they want off the case. They're not following through. If the lawyer doesn't care about it, if all he cares about money, he'd be like, yeah, I'll handle the appeal, I'll do all that. They want nothing. Matter of fact, Joey has one more week until his appeal is null and void because if he appeals, he has to pay for the transcripts.
Yeah.
6 days or 7 days of trial. We're talking about 3,000, 4,000 in transcripts. He's in default right now because he did not pay for the transcripts. He has one more week to get it or else there's no more appeal.
And he did on the stand say that Scientology was paying.
He said the Scientology paid his lawyer's fees. But maybe they didn't pay the full amount. And maybe those lawyers are pissed off. They're like, hey, where's the rest of our money?
They just use people as vessels.
You know how they do.
Yeah, they're just.
And they would use them
vessels.
like that.
Yeah.
They might have said, hey, if you lose, you have to pay lawyer's fees. We'll cover it too. And then they'll fuck them over. My thing is, if that's the case, Joey, come on, we'll work out a deal. Tell me the truth. Show me the emails with Church of Scientology and your communications. and we'll cut 10% off
I
the
keep
bill.
saying it, man. It's gonna be a lawsuit. Some lawyer's gonna get super rich from us. They just have to be willing to take him on. You know, we got Dorothy, but
There.
I know you Ganja girl.
Guys, how are you? My favorite person in the world.
I know.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Francoise just lost 120,000.
Oh my God. And you know what? She's gonna. Weren't they gonna give her where she could settle for 90?
Well, no, we offered 80,
Or 80.
and then she came back with an offer of 10,000.
Right.
Did I tell you about that?
yes.
She offered 10,000. She said, if you don't do it, I'm going to go bankrupt.
If she goes, she's going to, she's gonna go to Scientology to ask them to put the bill in it when they all come with lawyers. We know they're gonna say no.
Yeah, they're not going to pay that.
Okay, that, and so maybe now we can flip her.
Hey, tell us the truth. We'll cut a deal.
Tell her the truth and cut a deal. Yeah, she might be real record, real. Because she's gonna go begging them. It's gonna kill her.
I think Joey, too. Joey's going to have the same thing because he's going to face, I think his lawyer fees in that case are going to be easily 160,000, if not close to 200,000. Oh, man, I can't escape you guys, man.
All right, I'm out of here before the.
All right, take care. Here they come.
You're really leaving? I just got here.
He doesn't want the horses.
Congratulations.
Come over.
You have to let her.
These guys. So those poles, are those for beating people or for beating the horses? I just never understood them. Come on now, somebody, you gotta tell me. That pole right there, that stick. Yeah, what is that? What?
Just use to protect the horse.
To protect the horse from like what? Like animal, like dogs and stuff, or people fucking with it?
People messing with the horses.
I'll be honest, I asked that question so many times. Nobody ever answered it. I appreciate you answering.
I'll tell you, it's just like the horse that got hit downtown during the Dodgers. Got hit in the head so hard it broke his face.
What?
Got hit in the head so hard with a broken bottle, it broke his face. So
Is he going to be okay?
use it to protect the horse.
Wow.
Like, I don't want to hear about, because I know there's like, oh my God, I want to hear any animal.
Sometimes people act like fools.
Listen, I saw a bus start on fire in Echo Park. So.
You burn one of those too.
Well, I mean, I think the city should budget one of those every year. It seems like every year there's one bus. They should just budget one. But it's going to happen. So I figure you budget one bus and one golf cart, put it somewhere in a parking lot, and say, guys, go have your fun over there.
People act like people, not animals.
Didn't Kamala guys work with you guys? She was talking about the horses. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's retired though, huh?
she is. She retired now.
But see, I know she's always bragging about the horses. She loves the horses.
I've asked that question so many times. I've never received an answer. I'm surprised. It never happens. I think if they catch me in Hollywood, yeah. I think I was in Hollywood. It's just like,
These ones still have a soul.
and not to mention, I fuck with them for so many years. They have
We followed behind the horses on Halloween for like 20 minutes.
waiting for them to listen.
Waiting for them to poop so that we could.
Hey, if it shits, it's got to pick it up. Bro, I'm sure they were coming to ticket them. We were down in the city hall.
Yeah,
I see this visitor.
She's visiting from back east to see it in person. She's like, what are
It was full council today.
Yeah, yep.
What was on the agenda?
Crap, like, I don't remember what it is, and I got there, and I was like, just BSing it, because like now Koster, because I'm like, I'm putting him against you, whatever, he's like, he shushed the city attorney for me when they were just trying to tell me.
He hates the city attorney.
Yeah, see, there you go. Oh yeah, and they were like F-bomb guy was talking, and they kicked him out, and they were like saying, oh, make sure the dog's okay, like making it. He's so good to that dog.
Really?
Yeah, they're just being assholes.
Well, they always do that. You know Jason. I don't know if you know Jason, black guy who always has his baby with him.
Oh, I've seen him.
Yeah, they harass him all the time. Talk about how I have a video of one of the senior leader officers saying that he beats his wife, and they always have to throw some stuff in like that.
And then they had they're still calling it the homeless committee. They had that, and then we had public works too.
Public safety's on Friday.
I'm not sure.
I know they're voting on McDonald on Friday.
Yeah, so then it probably, no, they did it, then it's gonna be main council, because they went through all the same thing with that already.
All right, so it's main council.
Main council.
So it's Friday, it's the final vote,
Final vote.
and then next week would be him sworn in.
His party's Friday, they told me.
So I here, you want to know something? I'll probably get canceled for saying these things, but I've been going through I've been archiving every LA Times article ever about Rampart scandal. You can't find anything online about it, so I've gone through literally the archives, and one thing that stands out is McDonald was, of course, involved with the Rampart scandal, sort of covering it up. But you want to know who I think was the person who put the most effort into trying to get to the bottom of it and hold the cops accountable? Caruso.
Oh, Caruso.
Caruso. He was diligently trying to get to the bottom of it. He did a lot of criticizing Bernard Parks, who deserved it, because Bernard Parks spiked the investigation. So I thought that was interesting. I thought very interesting.
There was like a bouncer in one of the local outlets, and that was he used to be one of those cops. Like all the cops, they got rid of everyone because he wasn't corrupt, but I guess he made some mistake.
Do you ever go out to Mission Division?
I've been there, yeah.
But you ever deal with those cops there? Or
Never really dealt with
I found a
them.
senior lead officer who was just like beat his girlfriend and
Really? I
stalked her and literally told her, you should dig up your kids on Halloween and put them on display in your front yard. The senior lead officer.
And everyone too, like when you're going after, who goes after that minor, he's supposed to work in the tank division, but you guys are going to Hollywood. Have you ever gone to the tank about that? That's where he lives, supposedly.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. You mostly do North Hollywood only?
And I've been dealing with Hollywood and then North
Hollywood.
Division.
I've been finding a lot of deviants in North Hollywood. Found a cop who would pick up women from a strip club, bring them to a construction site to have sex
You ever find
on duty.
I want everything North Hollywood.
I have, in the last couple of days, I have dug up so many people that have done messed up stuff in North Hollywood and Northeast Division. So essentially, we archived every CPRA, every SB 1421 CPRA related to dishonesty, out of policy shootings, sexual assault, sexual misconduct, bias policing, discrimination. It's 35,000 documents. We've archived them all. We have them now on Pinpoint, so you could, and since they are all PDF, I'll send you a link to it, and you'll be shocked with Northeast. Some of these cops. Do we ever deal with a Mejia over there in Northeast?
Yeah, I mean, was it Mejia? I know that name because, yeah, he is, but I remember seeing a Mejia.
There's a Mejia in Hollywood too, who's actually pretty decent.
Okay.
But then there's another Mejia.
But do you know that Janet is on their CPAP? And she's like second on like 2 or 3 under like David Miscavige, and and ever since we confronted her at the CPAP.
Yeah, she looked like.
She's been putting out had what's his name trying to instigate people kill me.
Yeah, I saw some people coming out there. I was like, it's just a cycle. You're getting it now too. Huh?
Yeah.
We all got it at one point. Now
Yeah, but now he's actually trying to instigate violence. And I'm like, what? Because I confronted her.
My best thing is to recommend with him, ignore him. He's just looking for a rise.
Oh, no, Janet's his handler. I told her.
Okay,
on my thing,
that makes sense.
I went to Janet on my thing. I said, Janet, if you don't get him to back down from this whatever and get him to stop, I'm going to put you on blast everywhere. And I did that, and he's back down.
Well, does she live in that area?
I don't know where she lives. But
Like, why would she be on CPAP?
Because that's how they see. That's how they get all their.
Is she there as a representative for the Church of Scientology? So she literally is.
Yes, and she's a member. She's been a long-standing member. So because it was I knew she was the handler because it was the very same night after CPAP. All of a sudden he's on me. I've never mentioned his name, so he had no reason. And it was such vengeance. So I'm like, Janet.
He always
handler.
does.
No, but it was the same night that I saw Janet at CPAP, and she got outed. He outed her right at the meeting.
At the meeting, she did not look happy.
No, and she got, so then all of a sudden he starts and then it's like, he better back down or I'm coming after you. And he's not completely back down, but he's back down a lot. And So she's, and I'm putting her name everywhere for how dare you. So everyone that's going after him, it's she's the handle. It's not. Yep, she's the handler.
Do you know this guy, Vlabos?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, that's the guy who takes women to,
Are you serious?
has sex with them while on duty in uniform.
Sorry, thank you.
This guy right here. Oops.
Thanks. Whoa. I gotta keep an eye. I need to know all of this. I need to.
I'm gonna send you a link to that thing where you'll be able to see. You'll have full this. All you do is go and type in a search term
Okay.
or a cop's name or their serial number, and it'll pop up anything that they've ever had a use of force, any sort of discrimination, illegal searches, all of.
Keep all that silent.
They've tried, but this, and right now I'm in the process of making individual profiles. For like here's a Northeast cop, Cortez. We ever deal with a Cortez?
No.
And I have all the documents related to his use of force. This is Ensley. You may have seen him at city council until about, say, 6 months ago. He got arrested for getting in a car crash, drunk driving. He's facing 7 charges. This is his docket. This is him in City Hall telling some guy, Jason, my friend, that, oh yeah, you have a history of getting arrested for battery. He's never gotten arrested for battery. Jason's a guy who's suing Kevin De Leon because De Leon attacked him Jason confronted him at an event, and De Leon went and physically assaulted him.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was all over CNN and everything.
Well, and now Kevin De Leon found out that the people didn't forget. Like, if ever you know that people
Yeah.
don't forget, well, they're not forgetting. They did not forget.
Kenny, he took a loss.
And the ones at the Northeast, I don't know, it's like, I have a lot of the names, all the ones that come, and a lot of them, like, whatever, it's on CPAP. They deal with CPAP. And there's one, North Hollywood also has CPAP numbers. I want to go to Hollywood. I know there's
Oh, I've literally, 2 of the guys on the CPAP I've filed complaints against.
I want to see which Scientologist is going to Hollywood.
This is the guy who was sitting right next to Janet. Let me see if I...
Hernandez?
Antonio
Oh,
Hernandez.
I talked to him afterwards. He goes, well, I'm going to try to be neutral.
Yeah, this is a guy who doesn't understand. Wrote somebody a ticket for Riverside code, even though wrote somebody up for spitting.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
No way.
And then the other one was in the meeting too.
I want to see the name. I know how it's going to be. Okay. And
Vargas.
that's also where what's huh?
Vargas.
Well, also the
Wait, who's that guy? Who's the mustache guy that everyone's been asking? Have we ever found the serial or the name or anything?
somebody I think did. I have to go through all my emails.
He's on the CPAP too. He wears glasses. So,
So he's a slow?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing him.
He was at the meeting. He was wearing
I
glasses.
wish you were there, man. You have to go.
That's him right there.
I'm
So
glad that DOA pushed the filming thing. We got backup, but we got some good contact with him pushing it.
it was good. You know, I thought they were gonna fight that, but they realized it is a public meeting and the public does have a right to receipt.
Right. Even if it's not Brown
Yeah.
You're not. And they were pretty cool, but they gave us public comment in spite of it not being.
It's,
Brown
yeah,
Act.
I was surprised by that. When is the Hollywood one coming up?
I had to look at the calendar.
Oh boy, because there's some stuff with White. Francoise lawyer,
Ramen. She was acting crazy to Candace.
Nithya Raman.
Told her off.
What I can't. So
Trying to say you can't repeat yourself if you're going to come up here and say the same thing over and over and over.
We're too
but-
busy.
Ramen said that.
Yeah, we're too busy. Yeah, she said we're too busy.
She's stupid. Oh my God.
No, that we're too busy. There are too many people. That if you're here for the same thing over and over again, and when I'm up to speed, and so you know. She
So it doesn't matter.
That's why I said, so I did
Who
like
are
that.
you to decide what's?
I went off.
There's a reason why it's being said over and over again. Maybe because people feel strongly about it.
Yeah. Well, get the plan right. They're not doing anything.
Last time I saw her, I was confronting Hugo at the Netflix building and during a protest for the actor strike or the,
Right.
and I confronted him And then Nithya was there. I turned around to go to her, and I saw her literally running to her car.
So scared. And the city attorney.
And she represents La Poubelle.
She does.
That's her area.
It is, yes. And
She brought up, Leah Safian said that she was directed to get these restraining orders by the LAPD.
see, because what's her name? The state pointed there. That's all because of Janet has been how many probably two dozen, 20 years. That she had, and when we were at the meeting, like I was talking to Hernandez and another cop, and then the sergeant, one of the sergeants, and then and she was in there talking to the captain, like literally crying.
To the captain? Oh, God. I don't like that captain at all. I think he's very I do think that people misunderstood something he did say. The captain says that we have one investigation, we have one phone,
Yeah.
and there's an open investigation.
They're assuming, yeah.
Well, they're doing an open investigation because the minute the investigation is closed, they have to give back the phone.
Right.
So the investigation is going to go on for 1 year. There's not an active investigation. They're just using that as a reason to keep his phone.
They do technically have a phone.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they actually think a phone that they have is connected, but there's an open investigation.
Right.
And there's a phone, and they
have a year.
but they're
Yeah, so they love seizing phones. They like the inconvenience, and that's all it's about. So we're gonna keep this phone. We have 364 days that we can hold this phone, and we're gonna do it.
Because of what's her name? I'm telling you, she's so inspiring. And when you're in Hollywood, it's I forget her name. I can't think of her name, but the North Hollywood one goes to their CPAP. I want to invade that one. It's gonna be all her.
I can't wait to see the Hollywood one.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna go, right?
100%. And it'll be in the same building at the fountain.
Yeah,
I would
the
imagine.
police, it's either going to be that little side building or because they're trying to keep me from. They don't want to give it to me, the address. But White, I had a little chat with White at the neighborhood council meeting, and he was saying, "Oh, we were expecting you last month, but you didn't show." And I'm like, "Okay, well, they just never know when I'm going to come, man." But he's asking for because so I asked him. I said, "You guys going to do Christmas with Scientology?" He goes, "No way, no." But he goes, "But we need somebody to replace it. Can you hook us up with another 501c?"
I mean, hell yeah.
Help the kids.
Actually,
Like,
yeah.
I'd love to do. I said, I would love to.
I mean, listen, I don't know if I could find many because a lot of 501c3s I know, they'd be like, oh, that's a bad look for us,
Yeah,
honestly.
I know.
But
for the kids,
I noticed that White is going above and beyond to try to separate himself from Scientology.
Yeah, because
He told me something like, I'm like, why, when he harassed that SB Spanglish over the Blue Building, I'm like, why don't you just walk through the parking lot? He's like, I don't want to be seen going through there. Now, I think he's full of shit. But the fact that he's even saying stuff like that, like, and while I'm live, saying I don't want to be seen with them,
Yeah.
that sort of language tells me that they're separating. Listen, they needed to separate. We're in this building. These clerks hate the Scientologists. The judges hate the Scientologists. And the bailiffs and LASD, they openly hate the Scientologists.
When I went to Henri's court case, and
Yeah.
Jennifer was there. We couldn't film it. I did get to talk to the prosecutor, and but Jennifer was complaining to the clerk and someone else to them that I was like scaring her.
You were scaring her?
Yeah, and
Oh,
so
you got to
they
stop
were so
scaring.
nice to
Please
her.
stop scaring Jennifer.
I know. Sorry, Jennifer. We could be besties, right? But and I told the sheriff's deputy,
Oh,
I'm like, I'm
oh,
not
is the nicest person in the world. Like, literally the nicest person in the world. Oh my God.
She's saying like they're, and so like the sheriff's deputy's like, she's not talking to you. I'm like, yeah, but she's talking about me, making it seem like I'm getting concerned, Like if anyone's
Jennifer.
worried about their safety, like we should be worried about our safety,
Yeah.
not they're the ones with the, huh?
Not Jennifer.
Well,
Yeah, no.
I enjoyed sitting next to her the other day, or a few weeks ago. What was
I
it?
would sit next to her, so I got my chair right up next to her.
I got in trouble though.
Did you?
Yeah, the judge told me to shut up. Because I kept on talking shit to her.
I know it's like the RPF is coming, like,
Well, she was taking notes. I'm like, when it was obvious that she was going to lose, I'm like, you take a note on that?
Yeah.
You write down you're losing, Jennifer? Jennifer, you write that down?
I love it. Yeah, no, I like the good cop, bad cop. Like, I wanted to ask her, but I didn't. If she likes my stories. Jen and her man.
Oh, 100% reason.
Yeah, I've heard them reference it or whatever. And Janet from another planet. But I want Janet off of CPAP. Like, because she's the handler.
From another planet is right. That's accurate, though.
Yeah, it is. And she was like a little demon. Like more from a Janet from Hell. Right?
her face during the meeting looked so uncomfortable. It was like it was twisted and twitching.
She was mad. Yeah, she was twitching, and then she just slumped over. She was, but she was literally wailing and crying to the cap, like crying like a little girl. I'm not.
Oh, it's time to put pressure on that cap. I don't like that captain. I
Which one
don't.
is? I forget. It's not Hom, right? It's the other dude.
That's.
Waters.
Oh, it is water. I thought it was. It's not. It's not Hom.
I don't think it was Hom. I thought it was Water. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look at the pictures. Let's see. But I want to go there again. Like she needs to be. We should just. I want to find out who the Scientology is on a Hollywood line. And you know that the bid, the East Hollywood bid, that's not the area, but that bid there, they have a Scientologist on it.
They do too.
Yeah, Susanna, somebody. And I'm like, how is she on their bid when they can't even do that, you know, what the
Wait.
city told them? The city's demanded. They've already had letters and citations that they have to get rid of the roses and get rid of everything, all of it.
Well, there's also that one situation with the bid. The one guy runs the illegal recycling service on
I heard about that.
right there on in the shopping center on what was that, Vermont and Hollywood Boulevard.
But that's not Jeff, right? That's not yellow shirt guy, Jeff. The one
I'm
who
not
owns
sure.
the hotel where they meet.
I'm wondering. I don't know.
We have to find that. We have to connect all. We're trying to connect all the dots. It's not just cops. It's,
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's
there's public work, but the mayor got rid of all the public work. All of them.
what recently or
Yeah, since that we were bugging her, and the folk puppet's like, oh, it's absolutely because of you guys.
did she replace? Did she get rid of him or did they say fuck it? I want out of here.
Oh, she got rid of them.
These people are driving me crazy. I get the hell.
No,
Good.
She, one
Good.
was crying, she didn't want to leave. No, she got rid of
Oh.
all of them, and now it seems like they're doing something. Now they're changing
Sure.
the permits to where they can only get their permits from Friday to Monday. So the streets had to be open Tuesday to Thursday. So I guess they want to keep inconvenience.
Can we get a permit now?
We should try. I mean, like,
Jessica needs her permit.
She does. That's not fair.
I know, but still, just to shut
But yeah, it was a
her
good
face.
cause though.
I'll do it for like. Well, I don't have the money to do it, but like for an ADA parade. I want to do an ADA.
How much does the permit cost?
I don't know.
It's like nothing. It's like $50.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, I can, okay. I thought you meant
Seriously?
like.
And
I will-
thought
there was
more than
something.
that.
I will send it to you.
You get to
For
pay.
like security, then you got to pay for that. I
Yeah,
think.
but there's not a lot of.
Yeah, and it's
expenses.
still, it was still not a lot at all. It was I was surprised how cheap it was.
But it's
I
like
rem-
1,500 or something.
No.
I think it was like 100 and something,
Yeah, it was
right?
like $100.
Really?
With security and all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe like $250 now.
How did you start it? Like,
That was the hardest thing.
I want to do. I'm willing.
What did we do? I don't know. You came with me. I don't even know.
Did I really?
You were with me.
As a
I don't
boy,
remember
I
any of
you
it,
went
man.
to Wilcox first, and then they sent you somewhere around. The
Yeah.
village,
Oh yeah.
and then they sent you.
They had me call probably
That is true.
300 numbers.
But it can't be. I did ask about it, but I forget. But it can't be Wilcox. It has to be Northeast Edition, right? Because it's the.
See, that might have been a mistake, but you did go to the one at
No, I went everywhere.
We did.
Yeah, but they had me call everywhere.
Yeah, they had to call all
everywhere.
throughout the
I
LAPD.
think the special
Even though we would.
permit was one state.
Yeah, that was just to get guidance, but then she had to call LAPD headquarters, and she had to go through them,
Then they
had to go
told
through
me
the.
only the court could do it or something.
Yeah.
Like it was. They gave me so many different
Well,
options.
because Janet actively, she admits it that they were actively pushing the city attorney's office. I got two of the names to get rid of it. Like they were pushing it constantly.
Oh yeah, what's his name? My favorite. What's his?
favorite? There's two of them.
The guy from Hardball, who
Yeah.
debased himself
Yep.
decades ago.
Yep, him and another one. I got all the names. And then apparently there's another one that they've been on a rampage to get rid of all of it. Like they've been pounding and pounding, and that's why I think like the cops are like they're harassing. Like they're constantly saying we're all like an angry mob or a cop.
They say that use the same language over and over.
An angry mom.
It's actually getting very tiring. Very tired.
Cops like are still believing it. Like that's why I said I was going to CPAC. I'm going to go and say, do I look like a crazed, violent person? Like I'm not. I'm actually reasonable. I'm going to talk with you. I'm going to try to be able to rapport with you. You know, like.
So it's essentially they only have serious pull with Northeast and Hollywood. Would you say? Maybe North Hollywood.
Absolutely. Those that I know of, it could be more. I don't know. But I would say probably wherever they have their what do you call it? Any of their missions or whatever.
Yeah.
But they had public works. But they're just so like now they have to do something. It's so much. They know they said we know we have to do something because there's so much egg on our face. One of the commissioners told me.
Ever said that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's what they've been doing is unsustainable.
Can you
It
please
is.
get? Oh, sorry, this is just really important. You get the permit, and then you buy me a bouncy house for in the middle of it, and I would be the happiest person ever.
All right.
Let's do it.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, I have no problem.
I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna show up and play in the bouncy house.
And it's only for you. No one else is allowed in there.
Nah, hell no. I'm using it.
Well, you could. Yeah, you could all. Well, like
I'm
preferably
gonna pop
like
it.
a maze.
I'm purposely gonna pop it.
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
gonna jump on it. Yeah.
Like a maze.
So one time you're gonna use it
A
again?
maze.
Or are you gonna return it? You want me to
I
return
put it
it?
in my living room, or you can return it. I don't know.
I say let's do it. 'Cause you know what? 'Cause then if she dared, I mean, like,
At least show the process if they deny it in any way. Why? They're gonna make them explain.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm gonna say let's sell it, and I'll make it look really bad. Like I want to do an ADA protest.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. I don't have a right to ADA. And I'm gonna get. We can get like ADA communities to say, wait a minute.
You know what they're gonna do? Immediately they're gonna remove those planners. Immediately. They'll be on so fast. In the middle of the night they'll be out there pulling them apart.
They didn't know if we could move them, but he suggested that we ask if we can get permission to just move them ourselves. Instead of waiting for Public Works to move them, just get their okay, have it in writing, and we can find people that'll remove them.
And the roses have to go too. So I'm like, you're gonna get your little dogs are gonna get their little you know,
They said there might be a way
tender spots.
quickly do it by getting permission and not waiting for them to actually have it.
Yes.
They're not going to give
They
it.
want us to get. They want to give us. They want to trick us into getting arrested. We're doing that.
Well, that's why I said in writing.
I don't think anybody should get arrested. I just think it'd be weird if somebody paid somebody like $50. Not that I would never do it, but somebody paid like $50 to a random person to walk by with some metal snips and to snip the metal, and they would everything would fall apart, and then somebody would have to clean it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting anybody do it, but somebody could just walk down the street and just snip those one by one.
They're saying that they technically own it. Now they said they're also they are looking into. I guess the Hugo's office is looking into how they can try to get permits for it, but you still have to make it ADA compliant.
Yeah.
But I'm all down for like an ADA protest against Scientology.
Yeah. And Hugo's got to stop doing that. Hugo needs pressure.
Yeah, I agree. He actually listened today, so like we give him praise when they do right. We give him like little treats, like, "Oh, good job, Hugo." You know, like, "Here's a treat. You did good. You looked at us today. You listened."
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you something. I hate Hugo. Hugo is I don't think you'll find somebody I despise him as much as he despises me.
So fun. You guys have you sit there and
He knows I search for him, and every time I see him, he's like, here it comes.
here it comes. It's gonna get
Lately, you know, all he does, he just stares in my face while I'm going off. He just stares. You ready to go? All right, we're gonna get out of here.
yeah, that's it.
I was saying, my grandma's looking, she's getting hungry and stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
we need her to find that metro is freaking.
But it's right here, right? The metro's here. I've never seen it from that end, but where's the elevator?
Es una secta!
Oh yeah, the elevator's right here. Somewhere right here. It says up there. So now I didn't know how to get out here.
No, the elevator's.
Right here, you go to the corner, to the walkway, go
Oh,
through,
yeah, right there.
and there's an elevator over there.
Sorry, where am I holding?
All right, good seeing you. I'll send you a link to that.
Please, please, and then I'll send you the date for.
I want that Hollywood. I will never miss that.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll go all the. I'll go. I want to go. We need a good campaign.
You're the legend.
So much fun. I feel like I
White, as soon as he sees us, he's gonna be like,
oh man, it's over. So I'll be real nice and sweet.
he knows better. He knows that you're the one that's gonna gut him.
Yeah.
He does. He knows.
But you're going to dress him right there in front of everyone.
I love doing that.
Funny. It's going to be fun. I will get the ADA. I'm about to pay somebody to proof of service.
It's Jessica Pomadesto, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
She started this movement.
No, that was all you.
She started it.
There's literal proof on the internet for the rest of your life that you started.
Yeah, but you took it to more places. You went to North Hollywood. You got assaulted in North Hollywood.
I wouldn't consider that assaulted.
Viciously assaulted. What was his name again?
Tony Valdez. There's so Scott's flyers here.
Tony Valdez. Fuck you, Tony Valdez. And fuck you, Francoise. Fuck you. How do you feel right now? Best part about it, Francois, you can't even come with another restraining order because it was dismissed with prejudice. And Leah Safian, I told you, you're a whole fucking joke.
Brought him over here, so all the way around.
Still perfect weather.
Yeah, it was so nice.
Tonight, probably not so much. It'll be cold as hell. I appreciate you coming. Where the hell's Solomon at? I know he's around here in one of the
He may
courthouses.
not have even known that it was going on. Or he's watching that murder trial that your other lawyer was talking about.
That got delayed. Feed the homeless farmer. I miss chasing down Moxon. I was expecting him to try to get a restraining order.
No, I didn't think he was gonna. 'Cause I think he knows your room.
God damn it, I missed it. Look, right there, they shit. I know, it stinks. They always tell me, oh no, it's natural. It's nothing but alfalfa and water. Well, I mean, I hate nothing but granola and blueberries this morning. But if I shit right here, it'd be pretty disgusting. It stinks so bad.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, I hope
Oh,
that
it's
you're still
natural.
Walking by, so they have to shoot it up.
They need to come by and clean up their shit. Oh, look at this. They put a fence around this. These people they really thought there was going to be riots out here. No matter how, you guys, people don't understand. There are not going to be any riots over whoever would have won the election, no matter what in LA. That's just not. They don't riot over shit like that here. They riot over other dumb shit. First off, it's usually like some leftists that will do the rioting, but they wanted Kamala to lose and they wanted Trump to lose, so they couldn't go wrong. They got somebody lost. Federal Protective Service, Homeland Security. Gee.
The people that do that are like young guys.
Yeah.
And they all wanted Trump, so at first I thought.
No, it's the anarchists that do it. The anarchists are the ones that do most of the rioting. The ones that wanted Trump,
Like,
they just go to Beverly Hills.
Well, yeah. But then I thought then if Harris won, then because that age group would want to just riot for fun.
Yeah, but not here. They get their ass kicked here. That's not enough of them.
It's not really riot though. I just want
They would go out wilding and doing little dumb shit. I'm so tired of hearing about the election. I don't even want to think about it. Nah, no thanks.
This is what I told you about. Remember?
Oh God, yes. Oh. Oh God.
I don't know if you want to support the cause or.
Stop it. Anyway, I wonder how Francoise is feeling right now. About $120,000 later, that's how she's feeling. You should have brought your ass to court. You know, face the music, come to court. Nah, you didn't even show. She didn't even show up on the thing. It was just her lawyer. Sounded dumb as hell, just ranting, sounding so stupid. And the judge was like, "Okay, judge cut her off," and he was like, "Okay." Is Patrick Perry behind bars? Nah, he's on bail. His next court date, I think, is on December 6th. Like I said, he's got 5 bench warrants. He's been ordered to take some drug classes. That's right, Patrick Perry's a drug addict, guys. Inside or outside? You went to the beach and saw the light show?
Yeah, but it wasn't good. I did wait like 4 hours though.
That was the only place they had it at? It wasn't all?
Yeah. But the night before was when you would see in the sand and it was like crazy.
Yeah. I've seen that at like Huntington Beach, and
I've never seen it in my life.
it's wild shit. Watching the waves crash. The thing about it is it used to be sort of rare phenomenon. It seems like it happens every year now.
Yeah, but it's only like a couple hours at each beach randomly. It was like Venice for a day and then went to Manhattan Beach.
Keep going this way?
It's at, yeah.
So yeah, Francoise has 90 days to pay. She says she's going out of business within weeks. We'll see if she's a liar. I hope she's not lying. Because even if she goes out of business, she still got to pay. What about Solomon's case? When is Solomon's case? That's an easy win right there. That's just the most ridiculous thing ever. The judge is just going to yell at him. The judge is going to be like,
It's a waste of time. It's not going to shut up.
that judge does not like him. Struger, my lawyer, he was shocked that they got every single penny. Shocked. I think they were both shocked. I was like, I don't know why. I thought you guys were going to get every penny.
They always doubt themselves.
Yeah, don't you?
Every single time they do.
Every time. It's wild when you got to like try to work some confidence into your lawyers because they're just pessimistic about winning. I mean, I guess it's a good.
Yeah, because they don't want to. That sucks if you have to be like,
Yeah.
you know.
Tell your client, yeah, I think you're going to win, and all of a sudden,
I know I didn't go far.
oh, fuck. Here we go. I should have known where you
Right there,
parked.
say it.
All right, she does see it.
Don't ask why there's a shirt on my seat, but
Is that Dave's shirt?
no, it's fine. Dave's up in the trunk.
Is Dave in trouble?
This here because my seat was covered in dirt from when I fell in the water.
Wait, when you fell in what? You fell in the water? Where?
No, when I went to that cave thing, and I was like sliding down the side of the hill because I didn't want to fall, and then my seat was like covered in dirt. I forgot to clean it, so I just took a shirt off my floor, and there we are.
Is Dave still in trouble? Is he still threatening people?
No, he's been better now. Although people were talking about their search history or whatever, and he wrote randomly just, my search history is porn.
Oh, God.
And then everyone's like cracking up or whatever and writing all this stuff in the chat, and then he just writes hi, H-I. Just, I am telling you, I think he's a comedian.
I think he is. I think he's actually quite genius.
Yeah, at first I thought he was an idiot, but I was like, well, that's rude. I shouldn't have said that.
Jessica's canceled again.
No, I didn't say the other word. So.
What word?
The one that you always say, that I
Always
say.
say. I have never said it in my life.
Well, you did. It's actually on my live.
No, nobody knows about it. I haven't gotten zero feedback from that.
Yeah, because...
If you said it, though, you would have been in so much
No,
trouble.
not anymore. Because I cut all those people off of my freaking... Hello, sir.
How's everything?
Oh, man.
It's great.
It's going to be declined. Watch, guys.
Yeah, okay.
You have another credit card?
Uh-oh.
Shut the fuck up. It's
I
no.
know, but the system. You know what? Maybe I'll call my boss.
Yeah.
They wouldn't slide me.
How much is it?
$12. Could you afford that?
Yes. Do
It
you
says
want, but I don't have
unbelievable
can you use tap?
We don't have a tab.
You don't have a
Either
tab?
Credit card or cash.
That's a credit card, so I don't know.
I know, but it's not going through. That's why.
Can you not show the numbers though? On the people zooming in.
Therefore,
Can you try to give me the $12, please? Thank you. I'll call the manager. All right?
Okay, thank you.
they had to call the bank. They're trying to get authorization.
Trying to get authorization.
She's trying to transfer it over from her EBT card.
Remember how you asked me for a ride home because you said that you don't have enough money to pay to get your wheels fixed or
It's not
something?
going through.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you need to go to our office and then use the computer to put it on.
They don't have tab at all.
Can you do that? Yeah. Can you reverse?
Oh no, that's a lot of work.
Huh?
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to go to the office.
I knew I should have brought my cards.
This is literally. I'm telling you,
It's
this.
still not going through. I send the customer to your office.
Oh,
No,
on,
can
I
they
don't
come
wanna
out
do all
here?
that.
This
Yeah,
is
but
like, this is your problem, man.
it's a card. I'm telling you, my card's fine.
Told me the card is fine. but
Yeah.
It's not going through.
If the system's broken, then that's
Yeah,
on
I'm
them
not
for the
going to an
system.
No,
office.
say no.
Man, just look the damn gate.
You have some cash on?
No,
No,
don't
I have
carry
I could do a
cash.
tap card, or you could use that card.
Yeah.
But if the system's down, that's got to be
It's not done. It's not going through to your card. That's why.
Well,
The
there's money on my
system
card,
showing.
so I don't know why.
What,
It says unreadable card. You don't take Visa? It says Visa on there.
Ma'am, we have a system. It's computer control, not me. You know. if
Well,
the
yeah.
system
I know,
not
but if the system's broken, then just lift
Sir,
up the
you
fucking
have to
gate.
understand, I'm
No,
doing
I
my
understand.
job, okay?
I understand your system's broken. Fix it, and it's not our
Next time
problem.
You maybe part another one. Okay?
Oh, well, we will. Absolutely. There we go. Open that fucking shit up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Don't tell me to go to office. If they have,
Yeah,
if their
no, I
system
was
is
not
down,
going to
that's,
office.
don't make that our inconvenience because your shit is not working. And next time, you just got to put enough money on your card.
I did not even check. No. I'm telling you, there was 1,000% money on my card.
Of course there is. I know. But listen, if Rolls
No, but like sometimes it will decline or whatever because like I'll put like use my saving or something like that or like move everything to my savings. But I know for a fact there was money on that, so that's his problem, not mine. Get out of your car and go to an office instead of him just freaking.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's
Open
$12.
Open
It's
the
not like
thing
it's
up,
$7.
man. Shit. That's your problem. He said it from the beginning. He's like, oh, sometimes or it doesn't read the cards and stuff, the system. And don't start saying, well, the system's not working. And I know the system's not working, but it's not my system, it's your system. Open that shit up and
I get a pop-up for anything that tries to go through, and I didn't even get a pop-up, so it did not even attempt to scan or whatever.
Now, if the roles were reversed and that was me, you would be cooking me for the rest forever.
Of course I would.
I know. So of course I had to dig it in a little bit. Just a little bit. I wouldn't have gone nearly as hard as you would usually go.
Well, because
You would
yours
have.
actually declines.
You would have torched my ass. And then he was asking, "Do you have any cash? Like, what, he's gonna
He
take
asked like
$5?"
4 times.
He's wanting some money in his pocket.
Yeah, he asked like 4 times. I'm like, I can assure you, I don't carry cash around with me.
Scott P said, "Don't show the broke blonde girl. She's very shy and uncomfortable on camera."
Shy is so shy and uncomfortable. Scott's a good troll though.
You can tell he's very intelligent. I mean, you gotta be really smart to be a good quality troll.
I went to my P.O. box yesterday. Somebody sent me a cookbook, whoever that was. You're hilarious. It was a guy. I forget the name. But yeah, I'm like, a guy sending me a cookbook is kind of hilarious.
I think what you need to do now, I think you're gonna do well, is you need to take a recipe from the cookbook and cook it on live.
I couldn't even cook the burnt turkey though.
Well, I mean, give it a try. Let's see how it comes out.
It literally says cookbook for dummies.
Oh.
I was like, that's hilarious.
Winter Wonderland is going to be at the Blue. That would be completely useless. Because the whole point of Winter Wonderland is to get tourists that are walking down Hollywood Boulevard during the Christmas season and getting them to come inside. There's not going to be any tourists walking around the Blue Building.
In their giant tent that they put up. Like, that tent in the parking lot's crazy.
What is the point of it?
I don't know, but it's huge.
Are there cars parked in there or just like...
I think it's just so, like, literally you can't even see them in the parking lot anymore.
Do they not realize they look fucking crazy doing all that stuff? They just look insane. I remember I found a wallet right here. Some kid's wallet had $20. And I sent it back to him and left. They sent me a thank me note.
This is what I seen on the way here. Look at this. The guy. Oh, shit, right. Screenshots that I probably don't know. Yeah, you could do it, but just like click off, like don't show screenshots of the bottom.
Yeah. He's just hanging out there on the...
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta find out that thing about what Danny's talking about with having to pay the full amount up front.
Posted it 2 hours ago. So yeah. Just run off the edge real quick.
I'll talk to Dorothy. I don't know. I'm guessing.
I'd love to know what the actual.
Thought it was a rock for a second. I really look like the rock guys. I don't think so.
Just a black bald guy. It's the Rock. You mean go ahead? I don't even got my blinker on. Ew. Go ahead. What was that? Go ahead.
He was being courteous. He wanted you.
I don't have a blinker on.
But it was a merging lane. Look at you, ready to tear his ass apart.
Because it seemed rude.
Francoise. Remember, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna call her Frankie though, or Francis. Watch, there's gonna be a robot named Francois now. Low key sick of going to court
Low key, I'm sad about Kyle.
tonight.
I wanted to mess with him so bad.
So let's go wheat paste some signs in his neighborhood.
But I won't be seeing him face to face.
You might see him out there while doing it.
What's the chance?
I think a very good chance when people start calling him that, Kyle, there's a person.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll come out there and he'll get in my face again.
Or I could just drop him a location. He loves answering me on Instagram, so
Within minutes, right?
within seconds.
Well, you're the only person talking to him.
Yeah, I know.
His 100 bots. Like I'm done with the bots, and then immediately buys them more.
Notice how like 600 bots dropped off his account. He's back down to 18.8 from 19.3.
Jesus Christ! I imagine he doesn't even hit the algorithm at this point because it's probably so infected with all the fake traffic.
I will hang up. We can hang up the flyers if you actually want to.
Huh?
We can hang up the flyers if you actually want to. Not with the feed paste.
Yeah, oh man, I get all over you, huh? Oh yeah. Fuck
Also, I
it.
don't have feed paste.
You can make it. Even you could make it.
Yeah, but I'm not. You can.
Flour and water.
So
You
do
can't.
it. I don't have flour.
You don't have any flour.
What
So how do
use
you make your
flour?
homemade bread?
Yeah.
You make your homemade pasta. She's Italian, of course you make homemade pasta. Do the Francois curtain shutting voice. I can't remember that. How did it go? Did she say something like "Get out of here"? Get out of here! Oh, it was a bad day. I guess Danny from Salem, I guess he took a loss today too. That burger's gonna be a little less juicy next time. Won't be mad juicy. He doesn't like her anymore? Why? He was sitting there talking a lot of shit to me while sitting in a restaurant when she was filming. She just thought that she'd be able to use that in court somehow. Just catching this, Francois has been ordered to cough up $120,000. That's right. She has to pay $120,000. She has 90 days. Her lawyer says this is very unfair, but again, she brought it on herself. Nobody forced her to misuse the legal system, although she seems to have done it at direction of the LAPD. That's Francois. Matthew's face was so happy. So guys, I'll let you know, I need some help. If anybody can, more people take out frivolous restraining orders against me. I need at least 8 next year. I want to win my lawyers at least $500,000. Maybe we can get up to $1 million. So please take out some frivolous restraining orders. And I love the fact that they didn't just award $120,000. It's better than that. Because this guy, the judge was like, I'm not rounding off anything. I'm going to give you every fucking penny. So you've been ordered She paid $120,487.94. I really want to make sure she pays. I want that 94 cents at the end too. Like don't just pay $120,497. I want the 94
I'll
cents.
say, let's make a deal. I'll pay you the 94 cents. That's it.
Well, actually, she said that in the hearing, she's like, okay, 90 days will give us enough time to work out a settlement offer. And Matthew's like, what? There is no, it's too late for settlements. Settlement time is over. Now, listen, if she wants to give like 100,000 instead of like the full 120 and just like, you know, put out an apology letter, maybe. But no, you're going to have to cough that up, man. Straight cash. I want to come by with a money bag. I want to pick it up. No check. I want cash. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to stop by periodically every now and then and be like, hey, Francoise, where's my money? So it's not going to be a great Christmas for Francoise. She's going to blame this. She's going to use this. She was never going to give her employees bonuses for Christmas, but this is an excuse she's going to use. Those people outside, they're the reason why you won't get bonuses. Just logged in. Can someone explain what happened? Yeah, so we were protesting La Poubelle Restaurants, the place where Danny Masterson drugged a woman before, or at least one woman, before raping him. The owner of the restaurant defended him, came to court with him every day, arm in arm, wrote a character statement for him, talking about how fucking wonderful he is, then harassed the victims. We protested in front of her restaurant. She took out a frivolous restraining order at the behest of the LAPD. Then we did an anti-slap motion to preempt the restraining order. We wanted anti-slapped. They immediately dismissed the restraining order case. Now, because of that, the fees are mandatory as far as lawyers' fees. So the Francoise had to pay my lawyer's fees. My lawyer's fees were $120,000. And yeah, that's where we're at. She got to pay that money. She talked about the Church of Scientology a little bit, how the Church of Scientology is a target, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. She was rambling on. She sounded really fucking stupid. So yeah, today's a good day to be a winner. And then, according to journalist Solomon, Patrick Perry was in court today getting arraigned on his gun charge, felon carrying a gun charge, felon carrying ammo charge, robbery charge, and assault with a deadly weapon charge. His next court case is December 6th. He had 5 bench warrants. 4 of them were misdemeanor. I think one of them was a felony bench warrant. He was unhappy with seeing Solomon there. I guess he was shocked to see Solomon, and he threatened Solomon. Solomon said something to the bailiff, and then he denied that he threatened Solomon. So I don't like that. I've been kind of pleasant with him, but when I see him on the boulevard now, I've been told that he's scared to come on the boulevard now too. I don't know how true that is, but
I don't know. He's always out there. Well, after like the past week.
that's what I was wanting since the arrest.
Yeah.
He got arrested on the 26th.
Wait, mute for 1 second.
Unmute.
Yeah.
So you really want me to hook you up with Patrick Perry?
Yes. I hope it stays warm so I can go for a walk.
Yeah, let me
It says
see.
it's 77, but I feel like it's not.
It's dropping.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like 40 by the time
Where are you walking to?
just over here.
Oh, the boulevard? You about to do it right now?
After I go to the bathroom because I'm about to pee my pants.
Oh, sorry.
You're sorry?
Yeah, I put you to... Man, these fucking... I'm sorry, I'm just not impressed by these cyber trucks. They're unimpressive. That's a Cybertruck Mini.
Mini?
Yeah, it's a mini Cybertruck.
Where?
Right here, right next to us.
What is that? That has nothing to do with the Cybertruck.
That's a Cybertruck Mini.
Shut up. Are you just making stuff up or before I crash? Are you just making it up?
No, it's the truth. That's a Cybertruck Mini.
Looks like it's from the 1800s.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. That's like a 1984 something.
I was like, damn. What?
There's another one.
What are these cars? That one I like a little better.
I like that one.
The windows, there's just like a little square at the bottom. I'm like, dang, this is what he's coming up with now. People will be buying anything. You said it pretty convincing. Like, that's a Cybertruck Mini.
That was from, what was it, Back to the Future, a DeLorean?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Why did we just see two DeLoreans? Yeah. Like, how often do you see a DeLorean and we see two of them back to back?
The other one was better. That one.
All right, we get it. Did you go to the Scientology place in New York when you went out there? In Manhattan?
Yeah, day before Christmas Eve.
And they knew you when you walked in there, right? They already...
Yeah. I filmed it.
They told you to leave, or?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
They don't recruit over there though. It's just like.
Well, I was walking past there last year, and I asked the girl out front. I'm like, "Have you seen Shelly?" And she's like, "Who?" I said, "Shelly." She's like, "No." And I asked her, I was like, "What OT level are you?" And she's like, "OT level?" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck OT levels are?" I was like, "Oh, there's nothing." Wonder where Sebastian and Angel are now. Hopefully doing hard labor, both of them. I know Angel's brother's he's not in Scientology. He's a SP. He seems like a pretty normal guy.
Literally, whenever anybody's like, "You're worth more than $50 a week," I'm like, "No, you're not." Stop. You are making right what you deserve.
Fuck Angel.
People are probably gonna be mad I said that, but they chose that life, so.
Yeah. Well, Angel's mom chose, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Remember his mom's going to jail? We had a whole chant going. You started that chant.
I feel like Angel broke that night. That was the first time we got some emotion going on.
Yeah, they boarded up that window too. They really are expecting a damn riot. It's not going to happen. I mean, I understand them. They got looted so many times, that sneaker store. And whenever there's something happen.
Like a week ago, I thought it was going to happen, but now I don't.
No, I think out here people are more depressed than anything. They're just like, it's not a rioting type of thing.
I don't think things really riot. They were thinking, like, even protests in general. Like, shit ends up getting And you get stuck here no matter what they already know what you're doing.
I'm kind of blocking the camera though.
Let's be honest, there's nobody coming. The light is the most pointless thing ever.
God damn it. It's closed. I can never catch them. Damn, it was like a year ago. We were out here pretty religiously. Huh?
I don't know why I turned this way. Back alley, right?
Yeah.
They got a banner.
Oh,
I'm
God.
surprised, actually. I'm just asking for someone to image or something.
Yeah, that doesn't work over here. I hate to say it. This area is not the area for that. Did they say something?
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Remember that guy? Remember that private investigator that was stalking you over here? The cuck, the swinger dude.
What about it?
I was just laughing
That was
about
the
it.
end of the story.
Yeah. Straight to the light. Can we walk around on the over here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home probably for like 20 minutes. Wednesdays, I feel like I have the most people on for some reason.
On Wednesdays?
Yeah. I realized that if I title my live absolutely anything besides leaving it Jessica Pomedesa's live, it does way worse.
Really?
Yeah, no matter what. Like, it will be 1/10 of the amount. Like, it'll just be the normal people that have been on. No new people, but if I leave it like Jessica Pomedesa's live, like, it'll be new people that come in. I looked at like all my past lives and put them like in the order or whatever of like the views, and the ones that are all like 60, 70, 80, 90K or whatever we're all left with no title. So I don't know if that's just a me thing.
Damn, that's interesting.
Yeah. And then like if I change the title, it'll be like 10K. It's an insane difference. It's actually crazy. I wonder what the reasoning behind that is.
That's very weird.
Yeah, I know. Took me a while to realize this too.
Imagine if they had vertical lives during this over here.
500K.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be insane. She has 90 days to pay. Awesome. Yep, 90 days. I think that after 90 days, she's going to have a million excuses why she didn't pay. Then we're going to start getting into liens and shit.
they honking at me.
No. Right lane, right lane. Right here. Light still out?
Yep. I haven't got pulled over once. I don't think cops care here about the light. Because like I have been
They look for a reason.
out.
They just want a reason to pull you over.
Yeah, but they haven't once.
They haven't had a reason to want to pull you over. I bet if you went around
Everywhere.
the
I
blue
drove
building,
From, okay. Well, like I realized when I was driving back from Orange County, it's like, oh, that might be risky or whatever, but like still nobody cared, and I passed cops and stuff. I was like, dang, it was like back home, I'd be pulled over in 1 second. I love pulling people over.
They pull you over a lot.
Oh my god.
Did you have a? Did they know you? I just picture you being a pain in the ass back home and people coming out with pitchforks trying to come after you. Make it right.
No, everybody loved me.
Yeah. I just picture you doing pranks and shit, pissing people off. These things are everywhere.
Okay, there.
Hit her, fuck it. Make a left here. All right, guys, I'm getting off. Shout out to the mods. Fuck you, Francoise. And yeah, you know, guys, we might have to put together a GoFundMe for Jessica's parking fund. Yeah, so you can get out of parking garages when you get.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Let me know when you go up there. All right. All right, guys. Fuck you, Francoise.